not understand it. You could send the finest motherfucker in the world towards me right now while I'm focused on getting what belongs to me, and it will not happen. You know, these people trying to send these people like, oh, she's like this, she's fat, or a nice looking guy is giving this person attention online. That's online, girl. That shit is not real life. They want to say you so stupid, you gave yourself away, or you always looking for a man. I'm never looking for a man. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm looking for my motherfucking assets. I don't want to hear shit about nothing. I'm looking for my assets. Somebody want to place something on somebody so bad, like, oh, you was just almost there to the finish line and da 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 da. But this is making me think that these people, if these was family members that was like, every time I was coming up for something in the kingdom, or every time this was supposed to occur in the past, they'll be able to like put the energy of me like, oh, I think I want a baby or something. Ain't nothing getting in the way of where I'm going. Girl, I'll be up in the White House with the baby sitting in the high chair. Y'all better stop playing with me. Somebody want to say like, oh, we sent a good looking guy and it worked. No, it didn't. There's nothing you can send towards me that I'm interested in on that level. I'm interested in my assets. My companies that y'all try to steal. I want my Elizabeth inheritance. I want my Epstein inheritance in full. This is how slavery started, y'all. They lying to you about slavery, because it's these same fallen angels and heathens that keep doing this shit over and over again. Okay, somebody don't want to say that I did it better than everybody or something like this, and they're trying to like make somebody stay in the situation. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't. Like, whatever these people did, they tried to make it like they didn't want me to know what they were doing, but you try to make it like I was on the back burner. You put me on the back burner or something like this. It's your turn. If anybody think you having something with me, it'll be back there. It just ain't happening. Oh, you got tricked and you thought you brought that friend back in. No, I didn't. You did. You got tricked. I ain't got time for it. I'm here on a whole nother. I'm an orgasm just to wake up in the morning with nice fresh towels in my bathroom, with a cleaning service in there so that they can clean up and shit like this. Yeah, that's heaven for me. It ain't no man. I promise you that. Or a woman or a child, whatever the fuck you think it is. It ain't that. Okay? Until I get my life in order. It's almost like I'm starting all over or something like this. And this time I get the chance to, because these family members and people is throwing obstacles or stumbling blocks, this time I get to be in charge. But you trying to hold on to all the stuff. But as long as you hold on to it, now you about to be under investigation. Now your ass going to be going to jail. Because I ain't telling you that I would never give anybody. I just haven't given anything to anybody. If somebody got something of mine, you stole it. And I'm here to get it back. So it's like, oh, the government. That's why I told y'all I don't like, and maybe that's the situation with other people or something. Yeah, it could be me too. But no, there's other forces or whatever this is. And that's all they are forces. That are trying to be in the way of me getting whatever this is that belongs to me. You understand? Somebody want to be like, oh, girl, you got tricked just like the rest of us because that nigga was too fine. No, bitch, it will never be me. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The queen actually owns some of the rights to people's that's in the industry. Okay? These are the queen's creations. Or I was just thinking about the world card energy. Somebody change your world card energy or something like this. I'm gonna make me and my assets the world card energy. Maybe this is how they fool these people. I'm starting to think. With like a beautiful girl, like, you know, say you in a lifestyle, whatever, it's boring, you can't, and then, you know, or you always struggling with your wife trying to get, you know, get some or something like this, and she always got a headache or something, and then now they move you into this lifestyle where you could just call a bitch and she just come in, the finest bitches in the world just come to your hotel and meet you there and give you whatever you want to do, exactly everything you say. This is people that could be led by some type of manipulation. They could be broken or bowed or bent. I think that I'm feeling if these people could have been playing with me in the background. Like, how would, if this was business savvy or something like this, or to do with my existence, You somehow was with me and your energy ended up on the other side without me in my kingdom that everybody hid from me, that was my kingdom. And you over there where I'm trying to get, or you in the way of where I'm trying to get. And that's the person for me. Now, I see if somebody died and they've been waiting in heaven, like, dang, I'm waiting until she come or whatever like this. And, you know, they doing whatever they doing and their intentions for me is all well and good and dandy. That still don't mean that I got to feel like I do want to do the same thing. Like, I want to not go in the direction I'm supposed to because you sat there and wait. You should have talked to me about that. I got a whole bunch of this going on. These people is strange. They're using Instagram for, like, consent. Like, just because you think somebody look pretty on Instagram, these people just letting them have access to your something. And that ain't even the person. That ain't even the person. It's some 600-pound life person that's using some mask or image to show up in the world. Even will talk shit about you and your body and not pick you. Because they got money and they fat and they got people to do whatever they want to do. But the person is really presenting themselves in an image or something like this. You know, it's like, yeah, you wouldn't fit in with the society, but just like, say somebody was Donald Trump's child, a missing child. You know, all presidents have one. We just ain't seen one from Donald Trump because I think everybody already know who it is. And they're like, oh, somebody's just shallow because you're not a 0 pounds and all this and look like a death bag of bones. It's like, what? Hold on, that don't even make no sense because Trump ain't even really skinny. You know what I'm saying? I don't make no sense. I'm telling you, these people reign is over, or what they was doing is caught on to. And this is somebody that got to stay back because of what they was doing to you or to my country. And you want me to stay back there with you. And this is somebody that could probably try to convince you. I said Vince. Somebody's name could be Vince. Convince you that, oh, we know what's really going to happen. No. Only the reason why this happening because y'all sat there and tried to pretend like you stayed plugged in. These birds are trying to get in my car. You sat there and plugged into my company or my country or my whatever I'm supposed to be running, and you were running it all this time, and you thought you was gonna do all that crime and leave my good Holy Spirit energy and image on it, and then go on and take the prosperity out of something and build something else. I'm thinking. Because somebody just only was saying that, oh, just one, like they convinced me of that. And then after something just happened, I'm like, still like, I'm not paying attention to this energy. I don't even know what they're talking about. And then it's like today I wake up and it's like, oh, I'm back to 8. I tricked you. I came in and you let me get between. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't do anything with anybody. You know, this is the games that these people is playing. Like, don't fucking play with me like that, man. I don't play around with my shit like that. So this is the respect that you lose for people that you thought these people were so professional because they put them suits on and they sit in front of you and with these perfect appearance and things like this. And this is the kind of shit y'all do in the background. I want the shit. Or it's like somebody trying to convince you that they cleaned up something, or you tell your children clean up your room, whatever. All that stuff before you go outside, and then you go in there. You say, okay, okay, that's clean, and then you lift up the sheets or the blankets on the bed because they try to hang it down a little bit. And then you lift it up and you're like, all this shit under the bed. I told you yesterday we was going to be cleaning up the rooms under the bed. Just because I ain't say it today don't mean nothing. Get your ass under that bed and clean up that stuff before you go outside. You know, they tried to just do the bare, you know, do the one part. So hurry up and get out there again. Or send an apology through a meme or something like this. And just swear up and down that you accepted their apology and y'all on the next level. And now let me do something else sneaky today. Like, come on. I cannot stand this. I don't want to. Heathens cannot build heavens. That's the problem. So somebody want to make me or you into the heathen? But the more you keep on trying, you definitely not dealing with. Or somebody grows up. By the time God comes and measures a man or sends somebody in to measure a man, this person is still an exceptional person. They still ain't harmed nobody. They still ain't did no major crimes. Something like this, they're going to be on the good side of things. And then now people find out about that, and then they try to, it's a process that take a year. They stretch it out amongst 7 whole years, wasting everybody's time trying to wait till you do a crime, or they push you to the edge and kill all your friends and family because of what you've been shown. And then they can put you, then there you go, doop, right back down to the bottom. I am telling you, somebody is using technology to get somebody to, it's like, why won't you do it? You the one that's supposed to be paid to be a guard or of service. I'm not a service member. You remove the person or the infection or whatever it is. I mainly, even in a kingdom with the queen or the king, is usually another person on the team that be like, you know, I know that Lady Danbury was over there, something like this, and I thought we wasn't supposed to be on that side of the kingdom because such and such. And you say, oh, really? Are you sure? Because she was my favorite ladies. Like, why would you? Find out some more about this situation. And usually, if somebody is a hater, they can say, yeah, she was over there and I saw her doing this. That's hearsay. Where's the proof? We got too many cameras, too much shit going on. Where's the proof? Okay, you got the proof. Even you have to be careful when somebody bring you some footage because it may not be the person. See, there. Oh, wait a minute. She don't have a birthmark on that side of her leg. That's not the person. So now the person that somebody was trying to show somebody ain't even looking suspicious no more, even though they could have did something wrong. You looking suspicious. You was too eager to get somebody out of their spot. Then what the fuck is you doing? Then you send that person away and then you say, you know what? To my top commander, I want to know what's going on over here because this lady, she came and told me about Lady Danberg. Okay, she was over there, whatever. Then I started looking at her, and I'm like this. So I need you to look at something from that level. What is this person doing? You know, it's like that. Confirmation. Why is this person so anxious? Why did she even bring that up to me? Because we know that people ain't supposed to be over there, but they still go over there to get sugar, or they still go over there to get these certain expensive cloths. And usually, Lady Danbury is always fixing up her house, so I'm pretty sure she was just sneaking over there real quick to get some cloth. But see, that's what I said, when you let little shit slide. Somebody trying to act like you or me let stuff slide by not letting us into our own reality. That's like your entire community, family, and everybody that you ever met all kept a secret about who you are. And I'm gonna have any and you were supposed to been known. Matter of fact, it's too late right now for you to know. This is something else on another level here. At this age, normally, because the way people start to their skin or whatever, something like this, is too late to preserve you or to knock you back or to have you get refreshed or something like this. Somebody thought, like they waited 2 years after it was too late, after the time was up, and God is still looking like, yeah, this person is just fine. They can still go through the thing. I can't believe y'all did this. It's something very distasteful. And you want to try to be at the table of the judges that's judging me to see what's distasteful? And it's like, after I see this, I don't have to listen to nothing you say. And yeah, the longer you hold on to that money or them keys or that title or that deed or something, now your ass under investigation. How about we say it's written this way, that there was something that happened in history and the devils almost killed God or God's child on earth. Then what? I would think that these people with this trickster spirit. This don't even make me think of the devil. This will also be something about like childcare or daycare or something. Excuse me, like that, because like my auntie, she stayed at home. Like I never seen her go nowhere, not on a vacation or nothing, only just to. But I told you, if these people been in the 5D or they've been living double lives, they don't need to. They're just plants. So it wasn't strange to us. Cause my auntie, she used to babysit like all the kids in the family. But when you think about it, if this person was plugged into something or like China, my auntie always stayed in the house, and it was only the kids that she babysit that she was around. There's generations of kids that she was babysitting or raising over the years. But those kids go to school and go to college and do this and do that and have other. Now, if you can get a retina scan or something like this or an iris thing plant on this person or a chip in their eye, it'll be like you, in your spare time, you could be trying to live the life vicariously through these children. Or I told you, this is a different means to living vicariously through your children. They was doing MK Ultra on us. Now these people could have technology where they can just be you. You could be, wake up one day like, damn, I don't know what I did last night. I can't remember nothing. Because your auntie that's a witch that may not have their own life the way they want or something like this. That's not a temple of God, but the synagogue of Satan. And that's why they able to do it this way. You would just think that's crazy. My auntie couldn't have been doing, but because I never even seen her doing anything but sitting in her room for 40-something years. But be careful of the one that can kill the body and the soul. These people could be trying to do this to the Holy Spirit, which is ridiculous because you're not going to do it. But the Holy Spirit can also start seeing them because of your attempts. You could have a divinely guided seer. That's the little mini me. We getting into the mini me energy. Because these people expect for me to see them and feel them the same way that they did, because they were upset, because they were stalking me all my life. This could be a million people from all walks of life that was supposed to bow down and worship me or serve in this empire, and they decided to take it over instead, and they've been watching me, and they're fond of me. They seen the happy times when I did this, the embarrassing times when I fell on the ice by my front yard and fell on my face. They see me raise children and be in a beautiful scene and breastfeed children and, cook these dinners and say happy birthday and be so excited that I'm going to get this and my daughter going to be happy for her birthday because we could afford to get this. They seen different aspects. But you want to turn wicked or be mean towards me before I even seen that, to plot on me. And then after that, after you know what kind of person I am, you want to try to do some flip mode reverse psychology to get people to be disturbed after what you hear. Once I realize it's war and that these people ain't at peace with me, they taken from me. And they may not even be my family, or they may not even be for me, or whatever this is. You want to try to let the last things be me being very vicious and saying something straightforward and using my tongue as a blade to judge me and size me up. Or anybody in the background that has something to do with this, you don't got no one spot or space to say anything about the way that I'm responding to what the fuck you did. And don't tell me, oh no, we're right where we're supposed to be. Don't worry about that. I don't like it. I don't like nothing you think you building or whatever behind my back. I don't like nothing. I don't like nothing of it. None of this exists. There's no, I was able to trick nobody has tricked me yet. You just behind the scenes doing something in a dimension or on a level that I cannot see. And I would not call it heaven. And you just being judged for it. And the rest of them. Not one person, I don't want not one person that's coming even into my new kingdom that I'm building to not be vetted properly, probed to death almost, and brought back to life with the God chip and put into the simulation. Other than that, I'm not interested. You better lose yourself. That's how you show your love, appreciation, dedication, or something like this. It's time for you to trust me. Even though nobody said trust me, and I said, okay, that never happened. But in this case, I'm saying it because I don't know why you wouldn't. Unless you just really, these people really thought that I was about to like, they really thought something. This is sad. Because so much work could have been done in the past 20 years where we wouldn't have to see another depression. We would have never had to see another Cold War. We would have never had to see any of this again if the real work would have been going on already. Like, what did they do to convince these people? Or did they not? So much that these people ain't even, some of these people on the other side, they say, these people is brutal and crazy. You don't know what these people could do or whatever. These people are not like, it's like, okay, well, let me see for myself. Let me see. And it's just getting softer and mushier and softer and mushier over there. It could be tightly knit and wound, but that could also be dangerous because these people could be very loving and caring and everything and soft with each other. Like, you look at these people, they look so brutal online, but they soft as a puppy cake, a little popsicle stick cake or something. Taken advantage of. I said one of those little cake pops because you can eat it in one bite. The only thing I be thinking is like, damn, this is kind of messed up because I would have liked to see the day that somebody thought that they should do this and that, X, Y, Z. Like, I would have liked to been tapped in fully all these years when, now that I'm able to look back at it, like, damn, that must have been crazy when that happened. It's giving me like lock key kid energy. when that person was able to go back to that memory. Somebody's been misusing this or mass producing it. It's something that's sacred or something, and somebody was mass producing something through a bloodline. Like if from that book, The Spring, if the Johnsons are like a science, medical, psychological family, you know, the thing that's most important in them is the properties or the prospects that they're going to be working on. They already have the knowledge about science or whatever like this or whatever like this. They need the prospect. They're going to be looking for amazing minds to get into. Then we're not, somebody's not looking for the same thing. This got to be where this whole mind control shit came from, because it had to be a race of people that you can't fuck with their mind like that on earth, and then these could be gods or prophets, and then you're going to be under judgment. Now your family lines could be under judgment while you thought you was vastly populating it and adding people in it and giving them your name and all this other shit and making them your children. John and sin. But now everybody's right where they should be for the day of judgment. Oh, we don't, I'm going to tell you why we don't baptize with just this, and that. What Jesus was saying. We do it like this over here. So you can outnumber us with demon. The demon is just somebody that's been taken out of man. Meaning, in some cases, that you can't have man's work. You can't be the president. You can't be these things that have something to do with higher level things with man. You've shown yourself in some way that even when you had the privilege to have these people, and these people was a secret society doing this in the background, you did something that could have jeopardized the whole thing. And then you start getting rid of people that can point out that that's what you was doing. And then there's one that come that you're not going to be able to do that with. And that's when you know it's the end. With John baptizing in Jesus, and people still question the fact, was John supposed to be baptizing? The problem was, some of these people could have been already baptized or anointed by Jesus. So this is like John trying to son Jesus and then produce his spawn and put it above Jesus. Because this would have been a heavenly being that can't see the dark side, but these John sins could be going back a long time with manipulating people's energy, taking advantage of people and things and such and such. Or Jesus was coming around giving people information that was waking them up or something like this. But these people are doing something to contain, control, command, conquer, commit, conjure. That's a conjuring. So you started baptizing people with the Mommy Watson energy so that they could be criminals. This is like, I told you, it said they put up these men with the sticks. Now, some of these people, are village men in Africa. That is the King of Wands that walk around with that big pole and keep shit in order. You got mobsters. You got street gang people. You got heads of families that go, like the grandfather can go around and check people in the family. It's all different. In heaven, this could be the staff or the scepter. A queen, could have this. The president has his staff. The president still ain't the same as the queen. She got the scepter. The president got a staff of people. It's the queen. The president got administration attached to him. The president is the head of that. The queen is the head of the family, the head of the country, the nation, the something. The only thing above the queen will be God. And if Christ is on earth as me, as a God energy, that now after Elizabeth is gone is supposed to take that throne, all this shit didn't even really happen. We're putting Charles or whoever in the spot. All this shit didn't even really happen. We could be at the point where Christ is coming to sit and command these people. The queen could have had these people and other people on the team or something, but if they didn't never tell me who I was, this don't even seem right to me. Could have been a reason. This could be the reason. But me not knowing didn't do anything but damage it more, because I wouldn't know what to do next. All the other people in the kingdom that was underneath this person, when they left, somebody knew. Maybe they didn't think about it like this, because they could have been a real heavenly being at some point in time. Unless this father is a skinwalker and jumped in the energy of Elizabeth and was wearing that costume, and this father didn't like me, and this is what y'all was given to all this time because this person was in competition or trying to kill me or keep me away from my throne or whatever this is. Like a Chronos spirit. Because somebody knew they could have died thinking like, dang, you got one chance to maybe claim all this shit and put it together, or I don't know. I guess that the underdogs won or something like this, which is some kind of conflict of interest or something here. There's no way that somebody sat atop and seen already what these people are running around doing if they could see them and think that these people were going to take heed and move the real person that was hidden all the time to the top. No, they was all going to fight and do all this and do crimes and manipulate the situation and plot and plan on the person. But if I was already attached to royal court, even if they have it spread out, if these people are just spread across the nation, that's not the way it's supposed to be. We talking about protected. This is some type of protection here to make sure that people can't plot on me. But even if they do, there's a clause here, because the fact that you thought that you could manipulate the situation or put some crimes on me or whatever this is, let me know that you're not respecting the immunity. So something is a loose end, or something is not fully tied, or something. You trying to play me like a high priestess or something, or somebody that's gonna do a crime or something. Y'all gonna push them to the edge. They're gonna kill somebody once they find out the truth, or snap on somebody or something like this, and then end up being in a lesser group or breed or creed or something. But the truth is, they never started off as royalty. I am that. I'm born that. This is my birthright, and I came to claim it. And this is most the highest judge position, and who's judging it? Who? The people that wanted me to not know who I was until it's way too late, I'm already dead? Who? Somebody that wore my name before and they sent a whole bunch of money that they got while they was using my name. That's my money. That's my property. You my property then now. This is how servitude. I don't like the word slavery. Because people get right up in their emotions and they can't see. Cognitive dissonance. They get all right up in their, and get all in a rage. Indenture. Okay, somebody can't get away with something here. All right, I don't know. We got the 8 of coins here. In reverse, this could be somebody that can't. Somebody is seeing why a mess was made, or why something was messy, or something weird. Like somebody wants you or me to know that they already have a version of you that they're going to use. You're not needed anymore. When I'm around you like this or whatever, like this or something like this, they're trying to say something. I seen something today on my feed, like some doctor was trying to say that there's no such thing as consciousness in y'all. Even if these are heathens, that's the highest doctors in you. You're not in the right position because you can't even widely see something because you on another level here and it's down there. It don't matter how high you move up on the ladder. So you want to act like it don't exist because you don't have it or you can't see it because you're not supposed to because you lost it. That position is somebody that for somebody that can see that which you can't. So yeah, this could be a King of Cups energy. Some father with some children here. That's in reverse. Somebody can't walk away from a situation. And then we have some evidence or something that's being brought forth. The King of Blades about what somebody did here. I don't know if this person can't keep these kids. This person could have lied so they can have these kids to themselves. They could have lied on somebody or something, or about what happened. Or this could be a man that said, oh, my wife just left in the middle of the night. I don't know what happened. And now some evidence is being presented. They found a dead body with a knife next to it with your, in a place where nobody thought they would ever find it, with your wife's body and this knife with your fingerprints on it. That she didn't just walk away and you end up being this, oh my goodness, what a, oh, I couldn't even imagine his wife was cheating on him and just left in the middle of the night with those two children, and he worked so hard and he's always been such a good dad and everything. And or somebody made up lies about you. Oh, this person is mentally ill and they have this disease, that way they can't have the children by themselves or something like this. But somebody's only doing this to prevent these people are trifling. Somebody want to give you some kids that they didn't kept away from you. And I'm almost like some kind of bird or something. I'm almost like some kind of, once somebody else that had, you know, I will make sure that they get on the list as like in the infirmary where I'm going to keep my eyes on them. But if I'm the real queen and I haven't fully raised even these children that was with these social security numbers under me, if y'all was swapping these children out throughout the time of me raising them from here to the underworld and everything like this, like y'all was doing, like Inanna supposedly had done, none of these people can claim to be the queen. I'm the only one that would be able to produce an heir. So now what you're saying is this a genocide? If I'm the only one, there's a protection that comes with that. And you're trying to say that you trying to ruin the chance of me producing an heir that will be raised with me. Nobody else. Throughout the test of time, the same child, not swapped out from the underworld and up. This child will be very much taken care of and watched over to make sure that this don't happen. Unless my body is infiltrated and they sneaking and doing this shit behind my back. That can be somebody that's the queen. This could be, again, in my childhood all the way to a certain age. That's, even though I was not in the court, the royal court per se, whatever, I was well preserved. That's one thing. Because somebody else was running something and the order was still being taken seriously back then. In some cases, I'm hearing that at the court, royal court, these children could have been through more things because of that. So still, the person that was raised away could be the most normalized individual. Plus, they were able to live amongst the regular people and know what the regular people need or something like this without all the perks. So even if I was getting like $10,000 a month and this was given to 10 family members, and these people use this to invest in something instead of giving me a certain lifestyle where I would be able to hang around and be around people that got money or power, or they can make moves, or they own shit, or they think a certain kind of way because of what they're invested in. Right? These people could have took and built their life up off of this money, and also built up their children and let them experience that lifestyle instead of the one that was supposed to. And this is why, another reason why these people are about to be under judgment, because I still got it, even though I wasn't raised. You see what I'm saying? If you compare me to these particular brats, these spoiled brats that was running around here doing everything, and you run my soul and you run theirs, I'm more fit for the position. Because you should never start something that starts with corruption. That's why I say if somebody is like on their last leg and this end up being a drug dealer or something, by the time you like got that much money, whatever that much money is to you, whereas a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. At some point in time, if you have a business mindset, you're gonna stop that and you're gonna start something else with that confirmation. If somebody been a drug dealer for 20 or 30 years or something like this, and you never, and all you, the other thing that you invested in was harvesting other people's energy and stealing from other people, that's not righteous. Why weren't you able to, even though these people could have private LLCs, but these could also be companies that was left to you or me, and these people are running it, and something is not even running the same, and this is the reason why kingdoms actually fall. Not this bullshit that they telling you with these storylines. We just talking about looking at it from another aspect here. And then you're going to be troubled because some demons built something and the Christ is here or the Holy Spirit is here and condoning or judging whatever this is. And you think you about to stop me from moving forward because of what you think or what I'm exposing about your corruption. I wasn't sitting with you. I'm not participating with you. You think that that's going to, or somebody taking me in the background and building something with me that I can't recant, or why am I even still here? Why ain't I just all the way over there on the other side doing what the fuck I'm doing? Why am I still here? Why would I be spending a month with you away from home in some secret dimension and I don't even recover or remember anything that I'm doing there? And the real part of me that's thriving and passionate and feeling like, I'm supposed to be doing something or what's next or something is still sitting here. That makes no sense because you obviously have some kind of control over me in that dimension because you're able to transport me in and out of that dimension when you want to. Who's settling for that? I'm not. I don't even want those kind of dimensions to exist. If you keep fucking playing with me. Now, if you didn't play with me and you was minding your own business, you went over there, you wasn't trying to play me or something like this, I wouldn't even be considering tearing down your motherfucking highway. But you thought you was slick. Somebody thought that they was slick. Somebody thought that they were slick. You can't convince me that that's heaven. Six of one, just to get what you done, what you want. So I'm the only thing that can turn on this machine. Say that there was big machines like in Enoch on all different aspects of the world or something like this. Only a select few know about this. You mean God could have had me say when it's time to use this key, but we going off your model and you done hijack. This is somebody hijacking a plane because they can't fly that high. You're not even supposed to be up here. You got the Six of Wands, and then we wondering why something is off balance. And this is more about somebody wanting to be able to play the Empress. Well, a lot of people could get away with things on the Holy Spirit Empress because she's not really too familiar with how dark things can be. That don't mean that she can't handle dark. That don't mean that she can't bring the holy fire out on your ass. It don't mean a lot of things. I'm just saying something is wrong then. So somebody could have restored somebody else's vision because of somebody's looks or something. This is somebody that's not even supposed to be in the game. This could be a father figure coming around just to get you to choose a new world card, and when you don't, this person choose who they think is the new world card or something and put this person in some kind of position because they got a big dick or they fine or something like this. No, ma'am. That's not going to get us nowhere. And see, this is the difference between my thinking and whoever these people are. My needs and yours or whatever right now at this point going in the game is not even the same. Mine is more geared toward everybody as a whole or my actual nation or nations. Yours is about yourself. That's the difference between me and these people. I could wait for myself to be pleased. Or if somebody don't want to please me, I will please myself. Okay? I don't have to have, I don't want, that shit is a distraction. That's how I know these people, this wasn't even a blessing that was meant for them. It's not. This is Ace of Blades. This is the truth. Somebody's seeing something for what it is. This could be a council of people that amongst the greats or something like this, they're the judges to see who's next. But you already have spent 20 years partying and hanging with this person and enjoying drinking and being merry and everything with this person. Of course, y'all gonna pick that person over the person that everybody is against, or everybody is scared if this person is gonna rise up. They're gonna cleanse the earth, and we're not gonna be able to do this stuff that we're doing. And there's so much money over here. Okay, like this is something crazy to me. I don't understand this. I don't. Because whoever these two people is here, they are working with the underworld here. This crazy looking person. Okay. This could be this Gemini. And there's one guy that's going around. I looked at this guy last night. I put his name up on my board. But he looked like my Uncle Jeffrey. So somebody could have just dropped down with their ego on, and they out here canvassing the place and buying up properties and stuff like this on another level here. This could also be a model, or this could be somebody using that portion of my Ace of Cups as to what these things. This could be. I'm hearing this could be beneath me already. Like, it's sad that I didn't get to invest in that, or I didn't get to, because this is a game. They say, yeah, when such and such came, he bought everything, and he did this like this with Epstein, and then somebody trying to follow after the steps of Epstein, but they not even an Epstein, or they're not something with, like, making a grid or buying up a whole motherfucking half of a nation or something. Actually, that was for this child, not for you. Somebody keeps on fitting into these shoes that they could have been sitting the president. They're testing out all these things on the low. And this person ain't supposed to be there at the first. This is what the fuck this is. So whoever this Gemini could have been sitting at the table with the jealous women that didn't ever want the Empress to have nothing because of my beauty inside and out. But then now this man is dealing with this other masculine energy that has some kind of short obsession with being me. I got niggas trying to be me. That's what this is. The women they hate me. They want to see me dead or hurt or something like this, or they're so obsessed with me or something in some kind of weird ass way. But the men are the ones that want to be me or something like this. And these two people are in reverse here. These are people that like to link in. This LinkedIn energy, these are people that started off maybe wealthy at some point in time in the industry or otherwise. And if they can't get in, they'll create a being or kidnap somebody, hijack their mind, take over their mind, and then start moving that person around on the board. You know, you're not supposed to be doing that. These people, their mind and their heart and their soul is not cleansed enough. You haven't even been these are people that thought that they was going to get the heaven's gate and wasn't going to have to peek over to be afraid, but they was going to make the Holy One have to do that because they thought that they did this work that worked on somebody throughout their life. So we got something about somebody's drinking. There could be two people that's drinking together, and this could be a house that these people are building here. This could also be somebody. I mean, I have to be honest. I have to look at it at other levels here. Somebody was trying to see if you're going to continue to sit there and watch TV. Well, damn, yeah. Now I'm sitting here I'm sitting where God said until all these people has made my enemies my footstool. I'm not about to go and party with these people or sit down with these people or something like this. What do you mean? So this could be somebody like, oh, the person is still doing. Let's see if this person stops watching TV. Let's see if they stop binge watching. Let's see if this person stops, being on their phone. Let's see if this person stops watching tarot. Let's see if this person stopped doing tarot. Oh, they're not. Okay, well then I'm going to go ahead and take this spot or something like this. But all you doing is plotting wickedness in your head, sitting in your bed all day, plotting wickedness and wickedness and wickedness in silence, or plotting, watching things and plotting and acting on these plots against people. Somebody could say, oh, you guys are an embarrassment or something. These could be a whole bunch of children that they left the real two parents that were actually the wholesome energy of something or what they were presenting to the world. Okay, they couldn't have been that dirty behind the scenes either. Okay, maybe they had their secrets or something like this. But these children coming in, oh, I see what y'all doing over here. I be around people that get money and they can spend it. They actually can live that life. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. But this opportunity would never be any of these people's if it wasn't for me being a gateway, or a gate myself. All right? Just telling you, somebody's trifling This is a group of trifling individuals, a bunch of heathens, snakes. And somebody is sitting in this energy here, like some high sedity position or something like this, eating the best fruits and platters and stuff for breakfast, getting their itinerary sent to them, reading a book and everything like this. And this shit is about to be over for somebody here. 7 of Cups or 7 of Coins. Wait, what is that? Somebody is thinking about business here. They're seeing how far they started with something small, like a little table at a craft fair or something, and they're actually thinking bigger. Somebody could be trying to say, now just go open up that store around the corner or something and to do like this or whatever. Ain't no money in my pocket. The fuck? Somebody's like, they could be trying to give you, oh, I didn't even see this. Somebody could be telling, go now open up that store, and this person like, I'm thinking bigger. Yeah, that was my shit. Y'all was paying attention what I was talking about last year. I done seen it on another level now. And that little change, somebody could have tried to come give me a little bit of money or something, or try to say like I'm taking a bribe, right? Because I had to get my nails done this week, so I needed some more money for something, and somebody could have gave that and think like they giving me a bribe or something. Because I'm telling you, a lot of these people is not walking around with this wealth. It's something about their domes or their domains where they're creating something. But what I said, it doesn't make sense. It's not feasible for people that are, there's more people that's on the earth walking around in this grocery store trying to figure out how to get shit on the table than these people that made up some type of cartoon channel in their head. And this is how these people, I told you, the 4 blades. This is, I mean, these are people that's like, you letting dead people that can't never enjoy life create our new world that benefits them still and doesn't benefit us at all. It's something weird like this. Yeah, the devil. But he's going in the wrong direction. Look, it's a one way and he too busy showing off this money or whatever this is that he going the wrong way. All right. We also got these grays here. Because be something about the gray aliens or something coming towards someone. Okay. They could be telling you that going in some type of direction is not the right way. I noticed that the Queen of England is on his money. It looked like a food stamp, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure it looked like their money, but at first chance, I thought it was a food stamp. And you see he's in living color. We can do what we want to do in living color. And these other people got these hooks in the back of their neck. Like walking or being led down the street or something here. Yeah, and justice is I don't care what somebody talking about on either side. I don't care how fine you, I don't care what the fuck you talking about. I need my stuff so I could go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe I'll be back. I don't even like, see, I don't even like stuff like that coming out of my mouth, because who are you to get to make me try to hold me down and make me say something before I get what belonged to me so I can move forward? Like, what? That's mine. It been mine before your ass was even born, probably. Or before you came a vampire or a demon or something and started seeing the world from another level. But the NDA is so that these people don't talk about what they actually know. They need to find portals like us to speak it and also get condemned and hope. They're waiting to see, damn, that person was able to say that and they still living? They channel still up? Damn, this person was able to say. So somebody is trying to egg somebody on to do something, but I'm just concerned about what's mine. I mean, I'm not doing that. I'm saying like some demons want to capture somebody, the Christ or something. You're not doing that, because even your form of capture, it don't even show up for me like that. You see what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, look, they was able to capture. No, they wasn't. This ain't capture or whatever. Like, why is you believing this illusion here with the Chariot? Like this, oh my God. There's no right or wrong way. There's no being silent. There's no talking too much. There's no, it is what it is. This is a I am energy. It is what it is. That's as real as it's going to be. so annoying. It's so much work to be done. I just don't like this. While somebody's sitting there trying to prove that you lazy and not uninterested or just unengaging, because I'm over this part of it already. I'm over this part of it. There's nothing to do on this level. I have to go on. I need my stuff. And you know what the fuck it is. Nobody's changing it. It's like a fungus or something. Because the people don't see. They just don't see. They know not what they do. But the ones that's doing it, they know exactly what they're doing. 9 of Cups. Some people is happy. Like, this is like a group like, you know, Ocean's 11 or something. Or some group that, something that they was doing was lit. And somebody was all about you and what y'all was building. But when they met these people, they forgot all about you and they only was about what these people. So this person could hate you. This could be the ruined part, the ups and downs of the thing, is that the person don't like you no more. They don't respect you because now they've lived this life. But in a moments of time, God didn't give it so God could take it to right the fuck away. All right. So these people is not happy no more in whatever the situation is. It could be something because the police or something like this is on to these people and what they've been doing here. How they've been doing it, whatever it is. And somebody could be calling you a loser or me a loser, but your channel could be bringing the whole truth where somebody can take down like 1,000 top players in sex trafficking, and that's how many children that could be safe in their homes or something like right tonight because of this. Like, I don't know what's so kings and queens supposed to do that. They're not supposed to be doing whatever these people are doing. Like, I'm not gonna stay in a place like this. I'm not. We got the 2 of play. Yeah, something is getting. I'm not. Okay, somebody trying to give somebody a contract or something, or they're talking about, oh, it's a final notice or something like this, and you don't want to hear it. You see these people fighting and bickering. All right, this could be like across the kingdom. They don't have to be in the same room, but these children could be fighting in the background, something like this. 2 of Blades. Somebody trying to send you a final notice, and this is about to backfire on them. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Whoever these people is partying and serving up whatever, let me serve you up. You could have it all. This shit is getting to rest. Gwinning. All right? Somebody was doing dark magic and now something is being dug up here. This could be on the west side. Okay? Same thing, the girl Jay that was my friend's when I had my children and I had to do. My friend used to go sit at her friend Jay's house all the time. And I said, it must be something more exciting that go over there because, you know, me and my friend could go out and go somewhere or go to the club a lot or something like this. But when it came to, like, sitting at each other's house or just talking or just being, that wasn't a thing for us for a very long time. So I could say that I was a little bit like, damn, I'll be at home by myself with my kids or whatever, like,